The rumor mill is absolutely heating up. Lots of stories over the past week connecting Connor Hellebuyck and our New Jersey Devils. So let's get into it. Do I think we absolutely need Connor Hellebuyck? I'm going to say no. I love Akira Schmid. I think he's shown enough last year for me to be confident with him as our number one goaltender going into next season. However, I do believe that Connor Hellebuyck puts us in a better position to compete for the Stanley Cup. Now, I have some friends that are like, we shouldn't waste the money on Hellebuyck. We already have a goalie, and I understand that viewpoint. However, when you have a chance to add a perennial Vezina contender level goalie to your team, I think you do it. So conceptually, I would love Connor Hellebuyck. I think for me, it comes down to what is it going to take to get him here and how much are we going to have to pay him to stay here. Now, there was a report where the rumors were he was looking for something crazy like $9 million or $9.5 million. He basically saying he wanted Vasilevsky money. I do not think that is the best use of our cap space right now. If he would sign an extension with them or with us at maybe $8 million, I'm not really sure. Fitz has got to play with the numbers, but I think at a reasonable number, Connor Hellebuyck on this Devils team as it is constructed now makes us a legitimate Stanley Cup threat, period. We may become one of the odds-on favorites to win the Stanley Cup if we land Connor Hellebuyck. Without him as it stands as of right now, I think we're the fourth favorite, most favorite team to win the Cup, and that's as of today with no Connor Hellebuyck. So I'd imagine in the event we do get Connor Hellebuyck, we might become the odds-on favorites to bring home Lord Stanley. He is that good of a goalie. He's a difference maker. He carried Winnipeg for stretches of last season, and I think with the team we have here, he'd be a great addition. Again, it's going to come down to what assets are we going to have to send Winnipeg to get him here, and what is the money going to look like long-term. But I am a believer in the old adage, as a wise man named Lou Lamoriello once said, you build a team from the net out. And quite frankly, goaltending has been our glaring weakness for quite a long time now. We haven't had a great goaltender since the GOAT. Since Marty, we have had some abysmal years of goaltending. No disrespect to these guys, but the Andrew Hammonds, Louis Dominguez of the world are not going to get it done. We had a carousel of goaltenders. I think a couple years ago we used like 10 or 11, I don't know, something crazy amount of goalies. And people were like, who is this guy? You don't win cups that way. I mean, once in a blue moon, some unknown kind of scrub could catch lightning in a bottle and win. But in the end, you need solid goaltending to win the cup. I do think that Connor Hellebuyck could be that guy. Now, there is a possibility that we could obtain him without an extension in place, which would set the table for him to kind of be a rental player for a season, and see what happens. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. If it's not going to take a lot to get him here, maybe we do without the extension and we see how the year goes. I don't know if the Devils would really want to do that or if Hellebuyck would, but that would certainly be an entertaining scenario where he comes here, he has 1 year left on his deal, we kind of feel it out and see what goes on. I have to believe if Hellebuyck comes here, he's going to love the group we have. He sees that he's in the position to win, and it could be a great fit. So we're going to find out. There's been a lot of rumors in the past couple days. A lot of people saying Fitz isn't done. He's looking at goaltending. He wants a goalie. I love Akira Schmid. I think he could be the guy. However, if you do have the chance to bring in an absolute stud like Hellebuyck, I think we should really look at it. And it's just going to play out over the next few days, a week. Who knows? Maybe it could go on longer than that. But I, for one, would love to see Connor Hellebuyck in a New Jersey Devils jersey for next year. And in the event that does happen, I do believe we are going on a deep run, kids. A deep, deep run. As always, let's go Devils. Until next time, friends.